Sword Rider, Transformers reviews and toy related chat. Sword Rider, Sword Rider.
Hello everyone, it's Sword Rider here and welcome to my top third party and KO Transforming Robots of 2018. Now my original plan was to do a top 3 of each of these, KOs and third parties, but actually when I'm looking through, there's actually a subcategory, a category that sits between the two, half KO and half third party, and I've got a couple of those I want to put in this list, so we'll start off with those. So I've got 2 items, and the first up is Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. This is the Weijang version. It's beautiful in robot mode. I've got him in truck mode on display. Painting, the adaptation of it from the original Hasbro mold is beautiful. Transformation is okay, if not a little bit frustrating at times, but it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And if you haven't got one and you're into your movie bots, like I apparently am, then you should pick one up. But thanks a lot, Dave, for selling me him for a really good price, and he's still a bot I really, really enjoy. Next up again is a third-party company that have taken a Hasbro design, knocked it off, made it a bit better. Not quite to the extent of Evasion Mode Optimus Prime, but we've got Open and Play's Big Cannon. Now this is a really good interpretation of the Galvatron. Transformation is very similar, if not identical, to the Titans Return one, except he's got his own noggin here, it's not a headmaster. It's a cool update of the figure. It's oversized, it scales well with masterpieces, even though it's not quite the masterpiece aesthetic, but he's a lot of fun. And if you want a Galvatron to fit into your collection but don't want to pay the price of Sovereign or DX9, then pick up this guy. Now I don't know whether this is a KO or it isn't a KO or a KO of someone else's designs, but you know it's going into this list. It's Papa Toys Hot Rod. Beautiful figure. James got it me for Christmas. I'm going to do a review on this. It's beautiful. It's like a mini masterpiece hot rod. The alt mode, as you can see, is stunning. It's a lot of fun. So Papa Toys Hot Rod is at number 3 on the KO list. Next up, and I could have picked any of these, it's Megatron Toys Dinobots. I got Swoop last year. I've managed to pick up the rest of the set this year. I'm just going to show you Grimlock because he's absolutely stunning. These are what the Power of the Primes figures should have delivered us, and you can get these for about £20 on eBay. You have to wait for them to come from China, of course, but you know what, they are beautiful figures, and these are my representation of the Dinobots now, apart from my G1. They're small, they're not too big. The issue is I would really love some full-size third-party Dinobots, but I haven't the space. So these guys fulfill a great scene on my shelf where I've got the Dinobots Cup Hot Rod and some Sharkticons. Really, really beautiful toys. And the best knockoff figure is, again, another Mech Fans Toys, and it's Mech Fan Toys Megatron, or their version of Megatron. If you haven't got this figure, get it. It is wonderful. You're going to have so much fun. Transformation is really clever, really fun. You can swing him backwards and forwards pretty well, and it's a really, really cool figure. So he's definitely the best third knockoff. Well, technically, it is a knockoff of a third party because this, what they've basically done is they've taken the DX9 Megatron, Warren Pocket Megatron, and put on a mini version of the masterpiece Megatron's head. It works really well, really, really well. So yeah, this is the best KO figure I've picked up this year. Third party, I haven't picked up that many, but the ones I have picked up have been pretty epic. So the third best third party figure I've picked up this year is DX9 Power Glide. It fits in really well with the masterpiece scale. It's sculpted beautifully. It's got the little heart in his chest from the girl that loved Power Glide. It is, which is one of my favourite episodes, by the way. And it is a stunning figure. I haven't transformed it yet. Probably never will, because when I buy masterpiece figures, I buy them to display in robot mode, not to be in vehicle mode, and not to swing backwards and forwards. That's why I like my Hasbro stuff. But this is a really, really cool figure. And if you want a Power Glide, this is the Power Glide to get. Next up, Crack Up. This is the X-Transbots version of Breakdown. It's a figure that, again, had some controversy around it because I know that DX9 have got a very similar model of him released. X-Transbots released this at a really, really good price, even though the next one seems to have gone up a little bit. But it's a really, really great figure. And I really want to complete this set, but not to have them merged as Menasor. I want them all as individual bots, posed next to Megatron holding the key to Vector Sigma. I think that'll be a really, really cool display. And the best third-party figure I've picked up this year, if I'm honest, it's the best toy I've picked up this year, is Fans Toys Dracula. It is beautiful. Transformation is fun and intuitive. It's really well made. It's hefty. The paint on it is stunning. It comes with an amazing display stand. It is definitely the best figure I've picked up this year, out of everything, out of every toy. Close was Dutch, but I think after having a play with this one again, this is the best. It's beautiful. And I really hope they're doing more Headmasters. I know where Weird Wolf wasn't the best, but I'm so happy, so happy I picked this up at TFN. Anyway, this has been my top KO and third-party Transformers of 2018. I've been Talk Rider. Catch you again soon.